Okay, so I'm kind of disappointed in myself this morning because I really thought that I was going to have lost an additional 2, maybe 3 pounds because I was feeling so toned and everything. But I do know that I feel like I've gained some muscle because, like I said, I added in weightlifting. And I didn't just add in a little bit of weightlifting. I added in quite a bit of weightlifting. I started weightlifting every day. I went out, I got me a weight bench, I got me a set of weights, and I am progressing from beginning weights to, I want to get up to 65 to 75 pounds as far as lifting. Right now I'm only at, let me see, I am at, I think I'm at 45 pounds. Now I'm going to have to figure that up, exactly what I'm lifting now, but it's light. It's still light weight. I would say it's lightweight, but I have been doing it steadily, and that is what matters. So I'm going to keep doing it because I feel better. And adding in the weightlifting, I know that I am toning myself better. My legs and everything are starting to have more definition. So I'm glad of that. That's one reason why I'm going to stick to it, because I know I'll start having more definition also in my waist, my hips, and everything else eventually. But I wanted to discuss about the importance of a food diary. A food diary is very, very important. It comes in handy, and you can keep lots of information. That's one reason why I journal. And I have my journal over here. Let me get it really quick. I have my journal. And with this, I just make lots of notes, you guys. I have my notes in here. I have my little diet information, just whatever's going on with me. I keep it in this journal. But like I say, I'm finding out the best way for me to track my foods. I try to enter them into the tracker as I eat them, is what I did this past week, the past 2 weeks. But I find that I'm missing some things when I do that. It's easier if I write down my foods and then I go back at the end of the day or however and then put in that information into my tracker. Like this here, it tells me the time that I ate, tells me what I ate, how much water I had, what time I had my last meal, just all types of information that's going on or what I want to do, added in for the next day or whatever. But this gives me a running blueprint where I can also see what's going on. And if you're really good with computers, you'll have that information there, especially if you're tracking. But if you are keeping a good food diary, you can go back through your food diary and you can see what you're eating that you need to take out, that you can take out and still have a good sustainable meal, a good meal, but where you can also cut out some fats and different things that you need to take out, cut out some carbs and different things that you need to take out of your diet in order to see a more sufficient weight loss. That's the importance of a food diary. That's one way that it can be used. Also, if you're keeping physical pictures and you're taking physical pictures and putting them in your computer and you're using that, that's a food diary also. Then you can actually look at your pictures and see what you need to take out. To me, that works easy also. And if you coincide it with, your notes or whatever, you can get a lot of information from doing that type of thing when you are on your weight loss journey or on your journey to get healthier. You got to set your goals and then just stay focused on your goals. And like I said, if you have a setback or what you feel is a setback, don't beat yourself up, because that's going to happen along the way. You're going to plateau, you're going to gain, you're going to lose. But one thing you have to remember is you're human, and that's just the way life is. It's just going to happen like that. You're not going to always see a steady weight loss, even though that would be great. You're going to see fluctuation. You're going to have some days you're going to gain a couple of pounds. Some days you're going to lose a lot of pounds. Some days you're going to have water weight loss, water gain. Some days you're going to have inflammation. All of these things are going to vary. Some days you're going to have side effects from something that you ate or from a medication. So all of these things are going to play into your lifestyle and your lifestyle change. So you have to remember that. Right now I'm on a medication, a steroid, and that's what I say. I say I have my, what do they call it, my steroid face. I don't have my keto face anymore, but I'm so determined not to lose what I have gained, if you understand what I mean. I have lost over total 140 pounds altogether, but I gained some of that weight back. But I still maintain 120 pound weight loss. So I am very happy of that. I'm very proud of that. And even though my weight loss has slowed down, it has slowed down significantly compared to as the amount of weight that I lost when I first started keto. But that is something that I expected along the way. Like I said, I did research. I went through a course, became a certified keto coach. And because I wanted to know more about what was going on with my body, what to expect, and I wanted also to help others. So I really enjoy, talking about keto, learning about keto, and I'm also learning, since I have gained this weight back, and this is the second time I've had a weight gain. Before, the first I had a weight gain of about 20 pounds before, and I lost it. And then the second time at the end of the pandemic, well, not at the end, but I gained some more. I've gained more since the quarantine, and so I need to lose it again. And that was because I got sick and different things like that, and stopped doing keto as strict as I could, and went more like low carb. Now, low carb for me, I still ate and things that I wasn't supposed to, and I was still eating things while I caught myself doing keto that I wasn't supposed to. Let me tell you, you're not fooling anyone but yourself if you're doing things like that. I knew that I wasn't all the way keto, but I wanted so much to get back and to stay keto, even though I was having a hard time with it, and my cravings and stuff were just over the roof on the medications and different things that I had. And so it was hard. It was very, very hard. So now I know what people mean when they say they have these ravenous cravings, because I had ravenous cravings where I felt like I just had to have what I was craving, and I wasn't satisfied until I got it. So I had what I was craving. And when I just started eating more of what I call low carb. But if you can eat too much low carb, you might as well just be eating regular food, okay? Because you can eat too many low carbs and everything, and you can still gain weight. So that's basically what I was doing. I was eating low carb, but I was maintaining or gaining very slowly at that time. So back to the present. I ended up in the hospital back in March, and went through a lot of medication changes, a lot of different things. I'm going through a lot of testing and different things, and so I more or less, like I said, I just went more low carb than keto. But now, getting back all the way into keto, it has been hard. So I understand when people say you've been off of keto for a while and then you're trying to get back to the ketogenic lifestyle, start back eating that way. It's hard. Um, I've found it to be hard. So it's something that I want to mention, that it's going to be hard if you stop doing keto and start giving in to your cravings and then start trying to go back. Some people don't make it back. They just give up the keto diet altogether and say that's not for me, that's too hard to do, it's too limited. But really it's not. It's because you have brought those cravings back, those tastes for those foods, and you just don't want to give it up. Also, using a food diary can help you be able to add in more foods than what you're eating. So a food diary comes in handy for a lot of reasons. My food diary, I'm going to be looking at it this week and taking some foods out. Because looking at the food diary, I know the foods that I eat on a regular basis. I know some of the foods that I can take out. I know some foods that I can put in. So that's how I'm going to tweak my diet for next week. And after I make those changes, I will come back and just discuss them with you and how I came to the conclusions to do some of the things that I did. But like I said, if you gain weight, don't beat yourself up. It's going to fluctuate, and as long as you know that it's going to fluctuate, then you should be okay. You're going to see it go up, you're going to see it go down, but you just stay focused on what you're doing, do what you're supposed to, and trust the process. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button, like, share, and comment.